Well, where is Shang-Chi 2? Many of us fans have been wondering where the sequel to probably the best Phase 4 movie is, and we still don't have a release date. Now, Shang-Chi himself, Simu Liu, has chimed in, and it appears this film is Avengers dependent. Let's break it down. Well, quite honestly, one of the best received films of Phase 4 has probably been Shang-Chi. Simu Liu brought the character to life, and the movie was an absolute joy. And when we found out it was getting a sequel early on, many fans were pretty excited. Now, we've shifted forward a couple of years and still no release date. And many fans are wondering where the film is and when it'll finally release. It became quickly apparent the rings were somehow tied to Kang, and that Shang-Chi was going to be important to the overall multiverse timeline. But with that, it's also dependent on the next Avengers film, and now Simu Liu seems to have confirmed that. Now, recently over on Threads, the new Meta social media platform, Simu Liu kicked off his account with an Ask Me Anything, and it didn't take long for fans to ask him about Shang-Chi 2. In his response, he said, "Was told it would follow Avengers, but that keeps getting pushed back due to circumstances beyond my control. Hope to have some more concrete news soon." Now, as many of you know, Kang Dynasty is set to release on May 1st, 2026, with both of those Avengers movies recently being pushed back about a year. This leaves a lot of open space in the upcoming schedule, and more than likely this is where this film will fit in. Now, one complicating factor, though, is director Dustin Daniel Cretton, who's already on board to direct the Shang-Chi sequel, is also directing Kang Dynasty, creating quite a conundrum behind the scenes on how this movie could possibly be produced before the next Avengers movie comes out. Honestly, I'm really hoping Simu Liu is a big part of the upcoming MCU, and these delays ultimately pay off. The movie, like I said, was probably the best Marvel action movie of Phase 4, and personally, I was pretty excited to hear he was going to be tied pretty closely to the overall multiverse saga, and more than likely Kang Dynasty with Cretton coming on to direct that too. Now that Marvel has solidified the next two Avengers dates, and hopefully they don't move due to the WGA or SAG strikes, well, maybe we'll get a date really soon. I'm really unsure how the director's going to manage both films and getting both projects off the ground, but I do think there's probably enough time, and we can have the best of both worlds. There is a possibility Marvel Studios gets somebody besides Cretton to direct the Shang-Chi sequel, but that would be pretty disappointing given how great the first film is, and how well he developed the character, so I hope that doesn't happen. When we see Shang in action again, well, we're gonna have to wait and see.